Hey, what's going on, Nostalgics? It's Ryan from the Nostalgia Factor here, back again with another edition of When Nerds Collide, the show where we bring people on from the gaming community for various collaborations, including interviews. Today's interview is going to be featuring Mike Hero, a gaming YouTuber here from YouTube and Twitch, of course. So for today, guys, I'm going to be asking him a variety of gaming questions, and if you guys are interested in checking out his YouTube channel, go to the link in the description down below, see if his content's for you, and subscribe if you're into what he does, if you want to catch his future videos. With all that in mind, everybody, let us get into the interview. So what was the first game that you've ever played?
First ever game I played as a kid I can remember. Might come off cliche, but it is the first ever Super Mario Brothers game on the NES. Had a lot of good fun memories with that and that franchise in general as I grew up as a kid. My favorite ended up being Super Mario World out of that series, where you had the cape and use to fly around with. But yeah, definitely Super Mario Bros. The original on NES. Oh yeah.
What got you into playing and collecting video games?
Things that got me into collecting games and just playing them in general. My big brother is one of those reasons. As a kid growing up, he got me into playing them. I played it with him a lot. You know, NES, Super NES, and 64. We had to share systems too in games. But yeah, growing up playing games with him was a lot of fun, as well as doing other fun activities. As I got older though, you know, I had that belief and thought of, you know, we only got one life to live, so I want to live it how I want, basically. And in recent years, I've been blessed to have all the major systems, or at least get them anyway. With, you know, that being Xbox One for exclusives. You know, I had a 360 before that. Currently have the PS3, Nintendo 3DS, PS4 Pro, with my PS4 game collection being the biggest out of all those consoles. And recently got a Switch as well too for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. I started building up on my Nintendo game system collection again with that. But yeah, I just love gaming. I'm very passionate about it, and as you can tell, background here, I got a lot of posters and, you know, statues in the back too that show my love for gaming as well too. But yeah, just try to stay up as best I can on all the best and major games too, because I'm a content creator for Twitch and YouTube. So I try to give my viewers the best of the best.
What's been a memorable experience for you in video games, such as a scene from a particular game, or just from your gaming history?
Ooh, what is my most memorable experience in a game? A little bit tough, but I think I'm about to go with The Last of Us, where Joel's daughter in the beginning of the game, and spoiler warning if you haven't played this, but his daughter ends up getting killed because of how things go down in that universe, in that world, and like that. It's messed up. And you know, even every time I play that, it always like brings a tear to my eye, because like that's just an emotional moment that it's kind of hard not to feel sad about it, at least, or, you know, get a little teary-eyed about it. And I'm not ashamed of that. I mean, and that's the beauty of video games. I feel like if you're not doing that, at least in like a single-player action adventure or single-player story experience, if you're not bringing out some type of emotion like that, you know, you're not doing a good job. And Naughty Dog, thumbs up on doing a great job for that moment there, as it was so sad and just like relatable and realistic.
What's been a disappointing game that you've played? Not necessarily a bad game, but just one that you personally found disappointing.
Ooh, so the most disappointing game, not necessarily a bad game. I mean, it's a good, solid game, but I would say the recent Vampire game release that came out last year, and that's because we haven't had a very excellent Vampire game in many, many years. Like, at least in my opinion. Personally, the last great Vampire game I played, I believe it was like Legacy of Khan, back on the, I want to say, was that the PlayStation? That was either PlayStation 2 or PlayStation 1. I do apologize if I forget. But yeah, I mean, Vampire is a solid story game. It's just, it was disappointing from a combat perspective mainly. Felt really unbalanced like that. I mean, I'm sure they probably improved it some since the release, but yeah, Vampire. I was really hoping Vampire would have brought back that great Vampire gaming that a lot of us, you know, crave. Sadly for me, it did not, though.
What would you say is one of your all-time favorite games?
I love this question. All-time favorite game of mine. That's easy. It has to be Uncharted 4. Another Naughty Dog game. I love the Uncharted series in general. It's one of my top, you know, 5 favorite franchises ever. But yeah, Uncharted 4 was such a fantastic game. The overall story and just how, you know, they gave Nathan Drake a good send-off the way they did. Not gonna go too much in detail about it, in case you haven't played it. You need to. It's a must play, along with The Last of Us. If you've not played that, please do. But yeah, definitely love Uncharted 4. Love the Uncharted games. Still got that in my collection.
What's your favorite style of video games, such as shooters, RPGs, platformers, that kind of thing?
Ooh, let's see. So, favorite style of game. That's a little bit of a tough one there. I got a few favorites: action, adventure, RPG, and fighting games. But if I had to pick one of those three, it would have to be fighting games. Grew up on some great fighting games. Street Fighter being one of those, hence the shirt here, and then Mortal Kombat as well too. Soul Calibur as well. But can't wait for MK11 coming out later this year. But yeah, I love fighting games very much in terms of just competitive side of things and just having fun with friends, just kicking butt. Can bring people together like many other games. But fighting games can be easy to get into, but hard to master too as well with certain ones and the characters. But it's always so fun to learn different characters, fighting styles, and try to master them in various fighting games. And I'm hoping one day I can become tournament level good, possibly go to Evo and have try to get a win there. We'll see.
What would you say is a favorite video game music track of yours, such as a track from a specific game or from a franchise?
Favorite video game music. Wow. I mean, I hate to give like a general answer because there's no specific song I like, but in terms of just gaming music, I love anime themed. I'm a big anime fan, watcher. I love anime style games too, and the anime style of music is a big one for me. Love it. From the Dragon Ball Fighters game as well as other anime games out there. Yeah, definitely anime.
If you had to choose one video game to be remade or remastered, which game would you want to be remade and remastered?
I love this question here because I was thinking quite a bit about this, and it's kind of funny and ironic because the game I actually want remastered, remade, or at least one of them anyway, is coming out here very soon on the 15th, and that's Onimusha Warlords. I've been wanting a remake of that for a while now because I feel like that series, it's kind of like maybe not necessarily fell off, but it's gone under the rug a bit, and I feel like this is a good way to bring it back to the audience and current modern generation of gamers that maybe never played the original game, and hopefully this inspires Capcom to revitalize this franchise, maybe make a sequel to it or just reboot it altogether. You see what they're doing with Resident Evil 2 remake, and that could also lead to a Resident Evil 3 remake, if that does well, which I think it will. But yeah, Onimusha Warlords, the remastered version of Onimusha coming out later this month. I'm looking forward to getting that and playing it. One of my favorite games from back in the day on the PS2.
And that's all for today's interview, Nostalgics. Thank you for joining me once again. Big thanks to Mike Hira for being on the channel. Really great talking with you, man. And yeah, if you guys want to go check out his YouTube channel, check him out in the description down below. And if you're into what he does over there, give him a sub and check out his content, see if it's for you. Either way, Nostalgics, once again, thank you for watching. If you did enjoy this video, give it a big old like and subscribe to the channel for more gaming videos coming your way, as always. And yeah, that's all for me. This is Ryan from the Nostalgia Factor saying, until next time, keep on gaming.